On today's show, lessons learned at the county fair, weigh-in strategies, and what's the deal with melatonin? Let's go.
To the Front, the show that answers questions for stock show families. Presented by TTF Nutrition, livestock supplements that get you to the front.
Welcome to the front. I am Tony Morris. I am joined by my normal co-host, the lovely and talented Thomas Gross, but I also have a special co-host right here to my left, the lovely and talented Charley, the Chuckster Morris. So, Chuck, what's going on with you?
Nothing much. We just won the county fair, so everybody's really hyped for that, and we're excited for state fair, which is in just a few days. So
there you go. There you go. Yeah. Well, nothing like burying the lead. Yeah. Chucky just won her county fair, so she gets to be a guest since she, those with banners get to do what they want, I guess. Thomas, what's new in your world? You guys just had a county fair as well.
Yeah, we had a nice run at the county fair. We didn't quite have the big purple banner, but got some won a division, got a piece of another division, and won some breeds with some breed hogs. So we had a good time, and then we went reserving the goat ring over there. So new species for us that we're trying to learn at, and it was a good run over there. But more importantly, and I know this is weird, and somebody's going to tell me I don't value winning enough or something like that, but my kids had a blast running around for 4 days at the county fair. And, Mom let them kind of run free a little bit as long as they weren't getting into real trouble. They probably ate 47 snow cones and probably ate way too much Red 40 to where that's going to be an issue later in life for them at some point in time. So we had a good time at the old country fair, even if we came up just a little short of a few of our goals for the day.
That's all right. I've heard the long-term studies on Red 40 apparently must be really healthy because we're the only country that still gets to eat it. So I think you're totally safe. Give it a go. Hey, I did just discover something that we need to talk about really quick.
What's that?
Chick-fil-A chips, Chick-fil-A sauce flavored. This is probably one of my favorites at this point. Now, we did just come off a county fair in which we were tied right next to our lovely friends, the Bookers.
Yep.
And we love the Bookers. Campbell and Cadley are two of my favorite youngsters, and Pam and Andon, two of my favorite not youngsters. But the best thing about that family is the cookies. And at one point, Pam brought around a Tupperware that must have had 24 cookies in it, and I measured how many I got like by the inch. I did a stack like this at one point. So I feel you. We were a little feral as well at our country fair. Mainly it was cookie related.
All right. And these chips, now I've had ketchup chips before, and I thought those were disgusting. I love Chick-fil-A sauce. How do those work?
So it's simply, all right, this is going to be a live taste test. We'll give one to Charley. Here you go.
People love the sound of chewing on a podcast. This will be great.
They simply have Chick-fil-A sauce kind of, I don't know if it's dusted on them. I won't say it's impregnated on them. I think it'll rub off, but literally, that can't be annoying at all. Just some two people chewing, right? That's fine.
This is great podcast content.
Tastes just like Chick-fil-A sauce on a potato chip. It is wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. So, yeah, we had a really good run at our county fair. Charley had the grand champion barrel at Madison County with a crossbred from our buddy Jake Gossett. So that was kind of fun. Get along with a bear that we call Old Jake. And then and we had a new species, new to Charley, probably not new to me, but we were back in the cattle barn and had to reserve grand champion steer with one we like to call Gunther. Hearts out to Gunther. He was our boy. Gunther was a Shorthorn Plus. He won the Shorthorn Pluses and was reserve grand steer behind our good friends, the Hudsons. And the Hudsons have been trying to win that steer show really hard for 4 or 5 years. So it was awesome to see them get along. And then we were happy to slide Gunther in there behind them.
Yes, it was. It was exciting.
Yeah, very good couple days for us. Best thing about our county fair is we go in on Saturday, show pigs on Sunday, show cattle on Monday, and go home. So we did all that in a period of 2 days, basically, where you got to be there a little longer than us.
Yeah. We took goats in on Saturday, and pigs went in a different day. I don't even remember at this point. Goats didn't show till Tuesday. Pigs showed Wednesday, and then just last night, which would have been Saturday night, was the Supreme Showmanship. And I will tell you, the fun thing about Boone County, they do an 8-species Supreme Showmanship. It took almost 3 hours last night, but it was a lot of fun. And, our good buddy Zach Stree, who we show with almost every weekend, won the Supreme Showmanships. But it's fun to watch those kids show horses, show llamas, show dairy cows, and, species that maybe that we don't often think of in the livestock world. Sometimes they are part of the livestock world, but it was awesome to see kind of those 8 kids out there battling it out with all 8 species.
Very good. Zach Stree, who's also, for those of you who don't know, the VP of shipping here at TTF, which basically means he stacks the boxes for the UPS man. But hey, congratulations to Zach Stree. We're proud of him. That is funny. It's 8 species. The county fair, the county that I grew up in, my wife and I both competed in the Supreme Showmanship. I'm not going to say that I won and she didn't because that would make her mad. So we won't mention that. But at that time in the late 90s, it was 6 species. I couldn't imagine having to do 8. So I guess they probably, since then, they've added llamas and maybe some meat goats really weren't around during my day either. So
yeah, we got meat goats, dairy goats, beef cattle, dairy cattle, llamas, horses, pigs, and I'm forgetting one other species in there. But yeah, there were 8 of them total, horses there. So
I felt like I had to overcome a minor victory. A minor hill when I got my victory in the Supreme Showmanship, Thomas. In the dairy goats, I got a goat called a I'll probably say this wrong, La Mancha. La Mancha goats have no ears, or I don't know if they have no ears or this one was a frostbite accident. At any rate, this goat had no ears.
Like an April heifer.
When you pull a goat's chain and they have no ears to hold the chain on, that can be problematic for somebody with not a lot of hand skills. Right. So, yeah, my goat might have ran around for a minute till we figured it out. So I'll never forget that. La Manchas.
Crippled animals don't run, so she must have been athletic.
She was. She could really get out and go, apparently, as she was fleeing from me. So that's my county fair story from back in the day. If you have one, please share it online.
Yeah, awesome. We'd love to hear your positive county fair stories. Guys, we all have negative county fair stories, and it's easy to slip into negative county fair stories. We'd love to hear your positive county fair stories, though, if you guys have them. Tell me about something funny that happened. Tell me about your goat that got loose, something like that.
Yeah, your favorite fair food is always one I like to hear. So let's get right into it, though. What's question 1?
Yeah, question 1. Heather said, love the content. So, Heather, you know what? By buttering us up to start with, we're going to probably get your question on here. Since last week was the county fair week for both of you, what's something you learned at the fair this year? And so I guess this transitions. Why don't we start with Chuck, though? Old Chuck Morris. What's something, Chuck, that you learned at the county fair this week?
Our past couple of years at the county fair, we've always been just so worried about it. But this year we kind of branched out and had more fun and just kind of like socialized. And we won the pig show and we had fun. So I'd say just socializing, having more fun at the pig show usually helps. So that I enjoyed. It's pretty fun.
So effort's important, but sometimes we can try too hard and get ourselves kind of locked up and maybe a pig locked up. Not that I've ever done anything like that before.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, mine's exactly the same as Charlie's. I'm not saying we're antisocial when we go places, but we kind of focus on the work, right, and what the task at hand. And we're not, I always kind of jokingly say we're not there to make friends. We're happy if we do, but we kind of took a different approach and just a lot more laid back. One of the things that helped is we didn't really think we had one that was quite far enough along, quite good enough, right? And so we just didn't go in with a lot of expectation. And because of that, we enjoyed the time and the moment and everything together more. The other thing I will tell you, my wife, the lovely and talented Amanda Morris, bought the coolest thing I've ever seen. And it is, we call it the Snackle Box, but it's essentially a rolling show box completely dedicated to snacks. So our snack game was up here, and that brought the rest of our game up there as well.
It did.
Yeah, if I'm thinking about stuff we learned this week, I think, part of it was let's enjoy the time that we have. A little extra fair thing that I guess I learned is bring multiple pairs of shoes and socks, and might sound like a weird tip, but I'll tell you, I started washing pigs at 6 a.m. We had 6 of them, and between rinsing them afterwards and drives, I think my feet stayed wet from 6 a.m. and our grand drive and showmanship finished at 9 p.m. I told my wife I was going to die of trench foot or at least lose both of my feet before the time was out. So in addition to all the great family things of, we need to have fun. We need to let the kids be kids. we need to have grace when we go to the county fair too, because as a reminder, we've got plenty of people that probably don't view the county fair show as the most important thing in their life, and that's okay. And so we got to have grace with those people too. Bring an extra pair of shoes and socks might be my number one tip after going to the county fair last week.
I really took advantage of, there's probably memes exist out there about the county fair wash rack, right? And there's no place to get sprayed with a hose more than at the county fair wash rack. And it's always kind of like first year at the county fair and, you know, they're nailing everybody with hose. Well, I took advantage of that since we were first year in the beef barn. And whenever I took a notion, I just sprayed somebody and then I'd be, yay, sorry, it's my first year, my bad. So I had a lot of fun making some other people, getting a lot of other people splashed and just blaming it all to being our first year. So that was one of my highlights of the week, I think.
Next question that we had, which I think is an awesome one, and we've gotten several renditions of this question here recently. Sarah said, how much weight can a pig drop for weigh-in, and what's the best approach, and should we be playing the weight game? So let's think weight for pigs at county fair, and it becomes a really big deal. And why don't we kind of break this into two pieces? Talk about fairs, maybe where you weigh right off the trailer, how you handle that. And then, you know, we had a declared weight system. So let's start with maybe right when they get off the trailer for weighing them. What are we thinking about from weigh-in perspective at the county fair?
To answer Sarah's question, the easiest word that I have is it all depends. It totally depends on the pig. It depends on the situation. It depends on the show, what you should or shouldn't do relative to manipulating weights, right? And I know somebody out there is going to put a comment about you should never do that and all that. And I work and live in kind of a reality where I know that happens. So at our county in particular, we go in Saturday morning. We immediately go check in and we still weigh every pig in Madison County. We also show on Sunday. So we can't really pull them things down very far, only because we got to get them put right back together and show them the very next day. So that kind of limits, I guess, what you should do or what you can do when you have that tight a turnaround. So my advice to everybody is this: if you are weighing your pigs right off the trailer, you need to account for the fact that they're going to lose some weight just from a trailer ride. They're going to lose some weight depending on how long it takes you to check in, how long they're on the trailer, what the temperature is, how much of a drive, all those different things affect that. Then you need to know how much time you have to put them all back together, right? And if you've got 3 or 4 days, then you have a lot of flexibility on what you can do in terms of the way you weigh them in. If you don't have that much time, in our case, we got a 24-hour turnaround. If I've got under 2 days, I've got to really make sure I can get them back to where I want them and have them right, or all my weight antics are all for naught, right? They won't really help us. The other piece that goes into it in my mind is, what's your pig like, right? And if you've got a pig that is kind of, you know, pretty far along in terms of maturity, maybe you don't want him in a class where he's showing against some that are going to look really, really youthful and fresh, or vice versa. If you've got one at a bigger weight that still is really fresh looking, you probably don't want him in there with those old, you know, big-legged monsters. And we were in that case this year at the county fair, although we don't have a lot of flexibility. Our barrel was really fresh, really sound. At home, he probably weighed 265. Maybe, yeah. I don't think he was 270 ever while we weighed him at home. We weighed him in at 259. And what that equated to was we fed him normal Friday night. We shut his water off about 2 a.m. Saturday morning. We did not feed him Saturday morning. We put him on the trailer at 7 a.m. and took him to the fair and weighed him in, and we came down 5 or 6 pounds in that time. And that was perfect for him. He was in a class where his maturity pattern fit the other hogs in there. If we had let him be bigger than that, he's in against more mature hogs. If we get him too far down the line, now we're showing a 260-pound pig against lightweights, and he really sticks out there. So I think the two things I worry about is how much time do I have to put him back together, and then what's the pig like? And does the pig need to be up or down based on his maturity and where he's at? Or is he kind of right where he is? And if he's that way, just go show him. And that's my take on it. Charlie, do you have a preference? Do you want to have him in a lightweight class or a heavyweight class, or does it matter to you?
Doesn't matter to me. It kind of just depends on the pig, in my opinion. That's kind of how I feel about that situation.
Totally. Now, your deal's different, though, if you're declared weight, Thomas. That kind of takes a little of your flexibility out, really.
Yeah, it did. It took a little bit of our flexibility out, and it also meant we have to be prepared beforehand. So we went in, as I'm thinking about it, we went in on Monday morning, and our weight cards were due Monday mid-afternoon. And so I needed to know before I put those pigs on the trailer what they actually weighed reasonably full, because that trailer ride took anywhere from 5 to 9 pounds out of those 6 pigs that we took to the county fair. So if I got them off the trailer, weighed them right away, well, now I could be 9 pounds different than what that animal really weighs fully hydrated. It's a good reminder, gallon of water weighs about 8 pounds. So if they have urinated out and they haven't drank for a couple hours and they're missing just a gallon of water in their body, we're 8 pounds lighter than reality. If they've cleaned out their bowels while on the trailer because they're nervous and things are moving and, and they're not retaining any feed, we've lost a couple more pounds. So it's really easy on a trailer ride to lose 5 to 7 to 9 pounds from an animal. And so if we're getting off the trailer and we've got 3 to 4 hours before our weight cards are due, I really needed to know what they weighed full. The other thing to keep in mind is, as you've talked about, how much time do we have? And we had about 48 hours. One of the things that we've talked about, and we've talked a lot about Hydrate Online, is the amount of water that it helps pigs to retain. And in order to get more muscle shape, you need more water retention. And so one of the things, even though we had them pretty full at home, we'd started our Hydrate protocol before we went, they were going to continue to retain more and more water over the next 48 hours as we were getting them ready for that show. And so, we played the weight game really effectively from the standpoint that we ended up putting those animals in at what they really weighed. And by the time we hydrated them up and got them full enough, I was within 1 to 2 pounds of our 15-pound max when we walked into the show ring. And so, you got to know, what's our hydration protocol going to be like? What kind of amount of liquid do I think they've lost? Because what did they weigh before we put them on the trailer? And then how much more belly and fill can that pig handle? And like I said, if you're using something like Hydrate, they are going to retain more water, which is more weight. And so we're getting ready to do something similar here with State Fair in just a couple of days, where we're going to go in, our weight cards are going to be due, and we're going to show anywhere from 48 to 72 hours after that, after our weight cards are due. If you're hard on the electrolytes and you're hard on using Hydrate, as you're supposed to be doing it, that pig's going to retain more water. Don't run out of room and beat yourself. I know we all like to play the weight game because we all want to be the heaviest one in our class and be as heavy as we can so that we look the most maxed out in that class. And one of the things I've continued to remind myself more than anything is, don't beat yourself. And I know multiple times I've tried to pull weight down when we can declare weight and we're filling, and I say, man, I wish I could feed him again. And yet we are out of pounds on our 15-pound max. And I've gone into class before and gotten second, and they said, this one's fill or hydration doesn't look quite right. And I beat myself 3 days prior when I tried to play the weight game way too hard. And instead, if I would have given myself a little bit more room, I might have had 4 or 5 extra pounds on the downside when I got to the end, but I wouldn't have beat myself then. And I think sometimes good ones beat bad ones. We get ourselves wrapped around the extra 15 pounds, and did we use all of it? Good ones should beat bad ones. Whether you give up a pound or two probably isn't going to make or break.
Absolutely. And, we are going into the state fair, and I think the most important thing you said there to me is you need to have been, not only know what they weigh when they're full, but know the weight at home where they look their best. And being totally slam full, you're going to laugh when this comes out of my mouth, being as full as you can be might not be the best thing for that pig, right? And I'm the worst one in the world about tanking them out. And I love them to be full and sloshy when they go to the ring. And that nobody else likes it but me. But know where they look the best. Get an idea of what they weigh when they look the way you want them to look when they go in, and use that as your baseline. That's what we're going to do here. We've got a lighter weight bear we're taking to the state fair. I noticed this morning he was full. He didn't look great, right? He's one that needs to show about half empty because of the way he's built. So I need to know, what's that bear weigh when I really like what he looks like. And then I know that's kind of where I'm shooting for when I start manipulating weight for the weight card system at Indiana State Fair.
Start building your Rolodex on your pigs. We've talked a lot about going to jackpots. One of the advantages to doing that is I know what they weigh at home. I fill them up. I can run them across the scales. What's that particular pig look like when he's really full? How much weight did he lose on the trailer? Start to get to know your livestock over your show season. Keep a Rolodex of information. This one loses this amount of weight. This one gains this amount of weight quickly. Here's kind of where they are. And I know each one of my pigs in my barn pretty well, how they're going to respond to a trailer ride, how they're going to respond to water, how they're going to respond to hydration, and about what to expect from a weight gain for them.
Yeah, very important. Very important.
Okay. Third question here comes from Hunter. He says, I don't understand all this talk about melatonin. Can you bring me up to speed?
So in reality, what's the deal with melatonin? Melatonin is something that animals and humans naturally make. Some scientist is going to correct me on this, but it's essentially the body's, the way your body's going to respond to daylight length, right? Or photo period and temperature, right? And we make melatonin, animals make melatonin, all that sort of thing. So as a result of that response to an increased level of melatonin, when you have less daylight and colder temperatures, you're going to naturally grow hair. Animals are naturally going to grow hair. So we will give melatonin supplement to animals as a way to help them grow more hair. And as a result of increasing melatonin in someone's diet or an animal's diet, they should have increased hair growth. That's kind of the long and short of it. What else does it do? Well, if you go into a pharmacy, if you've got young children and you're getting ready to put them on an airplane or something, you can go in and find melatonin sleep aids. And so you'll see kind of a reduction in their anxiety, a reduction in their mood, kind of a calm them down a little bit effect with melatonin. But primarily we're feeding it for hair growth. Now, one thing I will tell you is when you start melatonin, it's really important that you're consistent with it. So you can cause them to, if you are on it really well and you take them off for a week, you can see yourself start to lose hair because you've reduced the level of melatonin in their body. So that's my warning with it is you need to, understand once you start on it, you need to be consistent. Most of those things are like 90 to 120 days. And that's kind of what a animal's natural hair cycle is going to be. So they want you to start it well early. If you're 2 weeks out from your fair, not saying don't buy melatonin, but just know you missed the window by about 85 days, right? You need to feed it for 90 to 100 days before your target show. Also, know how your animal's going to react on it. If you've got one that's sluggish and deadheaded, melatonin's probably going to make that worse. So that's the biggest thing that I would tell everybody.
Absolutely. And I think we're familiar with melatonin in the human world that sometimes people, if they can't sleep, they'll take a little melatonin. And to your point, while I think it has some slight benefits for calming livestock down, I think there's better ways to go about that. And there's other supplements that probably aren't melatonin heavy. In the livestock world, melatonin is primarily used to help grow hair. To your point, though, and we've talked about this with other supplements, it's the frosting on top of everything else you're doing. Melatonin supplements are not a replacement for hard work. They are not a substitute for bad genetics that don't have any hair. They can help along the way. And I think sometimes if we've got a no-haired pig, giving it melatonin is not going to be the fix-all, cure-all there. It might help 1 or 2%. On your steers, that you guys have had. If we're giving it melatonin, that doesn't suddenly take them from a slick-sheared looking steer all the way out to a yak-haired one. We show goats and we've utilized melatonin. I think it is an extra 2, 3, 4% help there. It is not the miracle fix-all, and it's not a substitute for us doing our cold water rinsing and our conditioning and our brushing. So like most things, and I do think the melatonin supplements that are out there are very good and they are effective. They're a help along the way. They're not a substitute for lazy work ethics, right? Or bad genetics. And so think of melatonin as a hair help supplement. I wouldn't necessarily think of melatonin tablets or melatonin supplements that we utilize for hair as the way to calm your livestock down. So there's some other great products out there for that. Give a shout out to our good buddy, Mr. Jimmy, down at Blue Ribbon Show Supply, makes a product called Mellow. I think that stuff's awesome. And I don't actually believe there's any melatonin in there. They used a blend of some other things to calm livestock down. melatonin, hair, other supplements for calming.
Yeah, absolutely. Our steer this year was a great example. Thomas, you saw old Gunther. Gunther was in a cooler from May 1st until, yesterday. He got cold rinse. Ice water coming out of a freezer. Sometimes it was too cold to pump with our little Milwaukee pump. He got that bath twice a day. We were absolutely religious about it. He was also on melatonin implants from our buddy down at Stock Up Supply. John sent us up those. And with all that, he was still not great haired. He was genetically just not a great haired animal. He didn't have great hair in December when we showed him at the Beef Congress. Now, we had great leg hair. We had some belly wool to him, and we had enough on his top to make him blend. But we did all the melatonin and all the work you could possibly do. Genetically, he wasn't a great haired one. So, those people that think they can feed a little melatonin and a week later take their yak to the country fair are really mistaken, because that's just not how it works.
Yeah, because now if you guys had not done the work and you hadn't used the melatonin, he would have looked like a slick steer, though, probably, right? Is that fair?
Yeah, it would have been awful. He had great leg hair and great hair in his flank and belly, so we could make his lines look really good. Shout out Andrew Jark, came and got him ready. And Andrew, that kid doesn't talk a lot, but he is an absolute hand when it comes to getting one ready. And we gave him enough to be able to make him look really good, but he just wasn't great hair. Genetically, that calf was never going to be great haired. So just is what it is. But yeah, great tools, but they are that. They are a tool. They are not the fix.
Yep. And as far as I know, I don't know of any livestock shows that say melatonin's not a legal supplement to use, right? It's a naturally occurring supplement inside your body. And so always check your fair rules. But as far as I've ever seen, it's not illegal. There's nothing unethical about it. It's an awesome tool to have inside your toolbox. The body makes it naturally on its own. When days get shorter and the temperature starts getting cooler, it makes more of it. We're just helping to supplement that along the way.
Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. So that's all our questions.
Appreciate you all. Send them in. Leave a review.
I was just going to say Chick-fil-A sauce chips, major thumbs up. Regular Oreos, major thumbs up. Pam Booker's cookies, 2 thumbs up.
Double.
To the front.
To the front, baby.
To the front, baby.
To the Front has been brought to you by TTF Nutrition. Livestock supplements that get you to the front.